This is the outside of the Elddis Majestic 115. As I move along, I will firstly come to the leisure battery locker. So we have the leisure battery just here, and then we have mains hookup just here. Just beneath we have the flue for the space heater. We do not need to do anything with this, just make sure that nothing is obstructing it. External TV point just here. And then we have the flue for the Truma boiler. If you are going to be heating your hot water on gas, this cover needs to be removed. If you're heating your hot water on mains supply, it can stay on. Freshwater tank fill just here. As you can see, the cap can be locked. Just pop a hose pipe in to fill up the freshwater tank. And then tucked down just behind the rear wheels, we have the drain for the wastewater. So anything that goes down the plug holes goes into the holding tank and then is drained off on this grey tap here. And then to drain down the freshwater tank, it's all done on this blue tap here. Cassette toilet just here. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical with a small amount of water. This is also where it empties from. Just remember that when you are pouring it away, to hold the button in just here to release the vacuum inside. And it's also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. By turning this part here, gains access inside the cassette for additional cleaning. All of these cassettes are now on wheels with extendable handles. As I come round to the rear, we have the Fiamma bike rack. So to use this, just pull down and drop the rails, pop the bikes onto the rails, and then attach the straps securely around the wheels, and then just attach the arms to the framework. We then have both vents for the Dometic fridge. Just make sure again that nothing is obstructing them and try to avoid spraying too much water at them when washing the motorhome. Electric step just here. This is operated on the switch just inside the habitation door. It's just here. This will also automatically put itself away once the engine has been started. Spare wheel just here, and it winds down at this point just here where my finger is. So in the jack and wheel brace kit there's a bar that goes in just here. Attach the brace to it and then wind the wheel down. Gas locker just here. And as you can see, there is room in the gas locker for 2 gas bottles. The regulator just sits here, and then the hose comes off the regulator and screws into the propane bottle, and then is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is isolated for travel. We then have the Fiamma wind out canopy. To wind the canopy out, take the winding handle and then just hook it in, and then begin to wind the canopy out. As you can now see, I've wound the canopy out a short distance. I always prefer to do this and then drop the legs. That way it is more supported and you're not putting too much stress on the side of the motorhome or the canopy itself. The legs are located just here. You'll see that they are clipped in, so just pop it out of the clip, slide towards you, and then drop the leg down, undo, and then slide the leg to the ground, and then get the canopy at the height you require, and then retighten. And then if I just do the same again for the other leg, and now that the canopy is supported, I can now continue to wind it out, walking the legs out as I go. As you can now see, the canopy is fully wound out. Never use it in high winds, as it does run the risk of being flipped over the top of the motorhome. When it comes to putting the canopy away, again, begin to wind it in, walking your legs as you go. And then once you're about halfway in, again, put the legs back up and then continue winding. The motorhome is alarmed and the main key fob has been deactivated, so you basically do not confuse the alarm. So all the central locking and the alarm is all done through these Sigma alarm fobs just here. So if I now press the button, you'll see the indicators flash and the two front doors will lock. And if I now press again, flash, and now the doors are unlocked. The habitation door does have to be manually locked, as it is not centrally locked on the key. And if you have locked the front, always make sure that you unlock it again before unlocking this door, as there is a sensor just here and you'll set the alarm off. When inside the motorhome, to lock the doors, all you need to do is literally just press the lock button just on the console just here, and then you have unlock just here. Diesel fill just here, and the cap unlocks on the ignition key. Tyre pressures on the door pillar just here, and then you will find the jack and wheel brace kit all underneath the passenger seat. Vehicle battery is located underneath the floor of the cab just here. And then bonnet release is just here.